testing, testing. Okay, yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that sucked. Yeah, just give me a moment to just change the chats. Yeah, basically what happens like after I go to the guy, he was like, oh yeah, check out this letter from your daughter. It's like, oh yeah, if this thing is true, then something is up. You must be. Yeah, right. So much for that. Oh, it's working. Okay, sure. Anyway, I did talk about like a little bit about the what happened before the frame after the stream just went bluffing. Let's hope that doesn't happen again. So yeah, I'm just gonna check out the profiles, I guess. See what's near there is. Anyways, nothing. Continue. Ha, no, no, that's his. Don't be stealing that. So yeah, what happened? Like, let me re-explain just one more time, just in case. I just want to make sure, it's just like. But yeah, it's like this is the most cartoonishly feeling. It's just like a reveal out there. It's just like, oh, this guy's evil. It's just and the guy's just like, oh yeah, I am evil. Goodbye. My reaction was just so good because of how stupid it was. Hey, look, it's Sith. When instrument. Untuned instruments. And here are a bunch of characters. Why is it like this? Boy. Title, Watchmaker's Son. Foot racing. His son. I mean, that's a given. Ah, he's a video game. He likes anime figures. How nice. Okay. Yeah, Sith. Sith. Anyways. Oh, great. Yeah, that's all. Just in case, I'm just gonna save. I already saved over this, damn it. So you know what, there's nothing to lose, I think. Is there? No, I think it's fine. Anyways, we knocked through the gates. So let's just investigate this first.
It looks like a haunted mansion.
Really?
I hope there aren't any ghosts around. I have a feeling they'll appear this time.
Bro.
I've been meaning to ask, but aren't you kind of a ghost yourself?
The incident occurred about 3 months ago. The victim was Ali Hohen, the owner of this mansion. He had no family and lived alone. The mansion is now empty and dilapidated. The crime scene is in the study near the back. Let's go. The Nailman killings had another common factor, besides the locked room. The first person to find the body was always the same person.
That worshiper from church? Do you suspect him too?
What he said did make sense. He's been obsessed with the Nailman and had access to the names of potential victims.
Right, if he's like always the first witness, essentially.
It's not too surprising for him to be the first on the scene each time.
then the thing comes out as him.
Guess I shouldn't assume things going into this.
That's right. It's down this hallway. The crime scene is in the room on the right side. There's little time. Let's head straight there.
Ha! Think you're partners now just because you held hands with my master? I'll have you know, Master and I are connected on a much deeper level.
Don't make it sound so suggestive.
Feels like a jump scare's coming up.
You don't scare me.
So this is the study where the crime took place.
Oh, it's open. I wonder if the lock was broken at the time of discovery here, too. There's nothing left here either. It's all cleaned up.
I don't want to do it, but I suppose I can share my post-cognition again here.
Are you sure?
Don't make a big deal out of it. Just make it quick.
Alright, let's get through this. Nothing about the fish tank.
This is...
Return to the study. Left it open just in case. It's always good to be wary of sudden attacks. Never let your guard down. Right, got it.
Kyle.
It's because of the teaching of yours truly. You're welcome, Master.
There is a vent, but it's too small for a person to fit through. And it's also screwed shut from the inside. It seems impossible to remove.
Oh, what's this now? Master, I discovered something. There are marks in the gap between the vents, like something scraped against it.
Oh, okay.
Really?
But given your height, you couldn't see it even if you stood on a chair.
Halara, can you use that chair to peek into the vent?
I will do so for 10,000 Xian.
You're charging me for it?
I jest.
Okay.
The marks in the vent seem to be left by strings rubbing against it. Did someone hitch a string to it or something? It shouldn't even be visible from your perspective. I'm surprised you noticed.
Oh, it was just a hunch.
See? I told you I'm useful.
Fair
I do
enough.
way more than just float around. You should give me 10,000 Xian as a reward.
I'm kidding, a headache.
Better keep up with the bills.
The crime scene of the murder is vividly brought to life before us.
Guys, vividly.
It all happens in silence, as though awakening from an eternal slumber. But the corpse will never wake up again. Even if the corpse did awaken, the nails pinning him down would prevent him from rising.
Huh.
The door is the only entrance and exit to the room. There are no windows and the vent is small. I don't see any escape routes from the locked room. Maybe the doll nailed to the wall holds the answer to this bizarre mystery.
The door here can only be locked with a key. However, there is only the master key. No spares exist. The scenario resembles the locked room mystery in the casino. We can disregard the possibility of a duplicate key. The master key was found in this room at the time of discovery.
This is also similar to the locked room mystery in the secret club.
But there is one difference. The key was found underneath the corpse.
Under the corpse? But we can't move the corpse in the past, so we can't confirm if that's true.
Post-cognition isn't all-powerful, but it's a fact that the key was found under the corpse. I have a crime scene photo, taken back then, in my jacket pocket. No detail has slipped past my efforts.
Right.
Okay, we're just doing it that way.
Huh? What's this?
That's not a key.
Wait, not that one. I meant the other photo. This one's unrelated to the case.
Oh, this is it. You're right. The key's near the middle of his back. But can this photo be trusted? Could it be something that peacekeepers fabricated?
The peacekeepers acknowledged the incident occurred in a locked room. Besides, there's no need for fabrication.
Yeah, I
After
can
all,
agree with that
It
actually.
would be more convenient for them to have fewer mysteries to deal with.
That's true. Sorry for being doubtful.
No, that's expected of a detective. You're starting to figure out how to do your job.
Was that a compliment?
Is that really all it takes to please you?
Also, I drew a sketch of the room's state on the back of that photo. Remember it well.
Yeah, okay. But why a sketch? How can it help solve the mystery?
What's with the triangle?
Also, what was with that cat photo anyway? That's surprisingly cute.
Oh,
Let's check every.
That's right.
there's a projectile installed in the center of the bookcase. I like to take a look, but I can't reach
That's
it.
right.
Laura, can you take a look around the projector?
Very well.
Give me a moment. It's pretty dusty. It doesn't seem to have been used since before the incidents. So it probably got nothing to do with the case.
That's true.
The officials at the tank doesn't seem like they've been taken care of for since the owner was killed. They're looking pretty bad. Inside the tank, some kind of secret passage. Would be interesting. Doesn't appear to be related to the case. Cat. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's a lamp. The lamp's light's on right now. Make sure to use proper lighting in addition to these kind of lightings, as eye strain may occur. Who are you talking to, Shinigami? Alright, let's go back in order. Let's start with the projectile. The projectile is installed in the center of the bookcase. You will never reach it, Master. I'll check it for you. Well, did you find anything unusual? Nope, everything is extremely usual and related to the case. He said that out loud. There's a huge tank here, but that's on the efficient side. Living things can't be seen through. Most cognition doesn't have that ability. Unrelated, so switch. There's a switch for it. Looks like it was set to off. A compass was found. And lamp.
Oh,
The lamp light is pointing at the table. Probably wasn't turned on at that time. I don't see anything suspicious. Doesn't seem like the lamp is related to the case. Where was that? Huh.
Sit down right here.
What was that?
a lot considering Halara's strength. I thought they would be bulkier.
Master, is holding hands all it takes to get you hot and heavy? You're making me sad.
No. Though I am curious, is Halara a man or a woman?
Woke. How dare they
What's
put
wrong?
woke this in my
Is something
game?
bothering you?
Not at all. I guess it'd be pretty rude to ask now.
Oh my!
Oh!
Two extraordinarily thick books are stacked on the desk. These books are in great condition aside from dust. From some dust, they look completely untouched.
It's me.
If everyone to seem knowledgeable. They have to be moved for a while, they're probably not related to the case. It's a carefully organized bookshelf. Looks like all the novels belong to the same series, the Go In saga.
Yeah.
I believe the series has more than 150 volumes. Unfortunately, the author has passed away. It's a shame. The story never saw an ending. Is this a reference to One Piece where Sammy looks like, hey, this series is probably gonna end soon because the author will die.
Oh,
Halara is Halara. Fair argument. Landscape painting is landscape paintings in extravagant frames are on display. While these paintings looks incredibly expensive,
However,
they're counterfeit. Not a single one is genuine. Doesn't look like there's anything relevant to the case here. Let's investigate somewhere else.
what does that mean?
There's an expensive looking bird there, but it's tilted. I wonder why. Could this be related to the locked room?
it appears.
Doubtful, judging by the marks on the wall. I say this building painting was hung at an angle. The peacekeeper must have altered it by mistake during their investigation. How confusing. Blah 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 on the desk.
No.
The peacekeeper must have stacked it. Good grief, what a bunch of amateurs. The place seems to be the only thing that's changed. I don't think this will help with the case. Hold on. Oops, no. This is like volume was found. Huh? Oh, there you go. Wait, what? Okay.
Oh,
Several doors have been nailed to the floor. After the clock tower and the secret club this makes 3. Doesn't make it any less creepy though. Now's not the time to show fear. Investigate thoroughly and find the clues to solve this case. Right.
I see.
The doors have nothing in common. I don't see any unusual marks
It appears.
either. Nothing to do with the case then. All these books are lined up so neatly. They're covered in dust. No one's touched them for a long time. Meaning they won't help us with the case. Okay. Alright, let's start with this.
Yeah,
Even in the past, several books lined the shelf. Checked, but it doesn't seem like anything's different between then and now.
I see.
In that case, probably not related to the case. I don't get anything from that.
there's only one doll nailed to the wall. Comparatively, there was a nearly obnoxious number of dolls nailed to the walls in the other crime scenes. Maybe there was no room to nail them to the walls because of all the bookshelves in the way? Wait, this doll has both eyes gouged out. Did the culprit do this on purpose? This keeps getting more and more disturbing.
But it's kinda creepy cute. I wanna put one next to the top of a staircase so people can run
It also-
into it at night.
It also has 2 nails on it.
Why would you want to do that?
You know, this doll seems made of cheaper materials compared to the other ones.
Hey, you're right. Like it's made of resin instead of porcelain.
Okay.
The texture looks cheap, but also more durable.
Too bad it doesn't have eyeballs.
The eye holes are connected to each other in the head cavity. It's like that darkness is staring into me. Huh? There's a mark on the edge of the eye holes near the nose.
Yep, there we go.
Looks looks like a string rubbed against it. How did this mark get here?
They use a string in this case. Oh, what about the double nail? Okay, whatever. Anyways, one more area it looks like.
That's true.
This is where the first witness found the body. The bloodstains are still here. Considering the amount of blood, the victim was probably killed here, right?
It appears.
Seems likely, very likely.
The cause of death here appears to be strangulation as well. And like the others, there are rope marks around the neck and traces of a struggle. Oh, but on a closer look, there's a mark left by a thin string on the back of his neck.
Yeah, there's another string.
It couldn't have been
Alright.
the rope that was used to strangle him. The thickness is completely different.
There are two different types of string marks on the body. Was he strangled twice? But even then, it'd be odd to only have marks behind his neck. And why do the strings have different thicknesses?
Anyway, it's an important piece of evidence.
The victim is a well-built man, approximately 30 years old. The corpse here is also covered in nails. His appendages and chest are all nailed to the floor.
The owner of this mansion made his fortune in real estate from an early age.
Of course, it's real estate.
But along with aggressive land sharking and other illicit transactions, he made shady deals with Amaterasu Corp. There are several reasons he'd be hated. A doll with his name on it was bound to be nailed in the church forest.
I wonder how the person who cursed him feels now that he's actually dead.
Perhaps they feel no responsibility. They just hopped on the urban legend bandwagon.
Is that really the case? Wait, this is odd.
Did you find something?
Look closely. The length of the nails driven into the corpse are all slightly different.
The length isn't the problem here. It's how hard they were hammered in.
What do you mean?
The nails driven into the lower torso went through the body and into the floor. But the nails in the upper torso did not penetrate all the way through the body.
But why would the culprit not hammer the nails in as hard on the upper body?
Yeah, it's also related.
That's not the only unnatural
Probably have
thing.
something to do with the strings.
Take a look at the blood. The nail wounds on the lower torso appear to be bleeding sideways. But the upper torso wounds are bleeding vertically down toward his waist.
The blood flows differently between the upper and lower body?
Maybe the upper and lower torsos are different people, and they were smushed together after death.
No.
That's disturbing.
Oh.
Looks like there's nothing left to check.
Alright. Oh, okay.
Now we've gathered enough evidence. Though it appears complicated at first glance, the answer is simple.
Huh? Halara, did you already solve the locked room mystery?
What? You haven't?
I have, somewhat.
There's no way to solve it with what we have. How was the room locked?
It's unfit for one detective to ask another that question. For the sake of your own pride, you must figure it out. Unless you'd like to hire me to do it for you. It won't come cheap.
I'll figure it out myself.
It's really all about the money with Halara.
The longer I'm with Halara, the deeper into debt I'll get. It's starting to scare me.
Now, let us be swift.
0 out of 5
Next
stars.
up is our last crime scene.
Wait! Huh?
Blech.
That was weird.
Say,
There is not around anymore, and there's just a bunch of, and there are a bunch just hanging around. That's not in the cell. It. I'm a detective, not a thief. You're already trespassing. There's someone in the lobby. Who's it intended for?
Well?
It's probably just a status symbol, right? Yeah, I level up. Oh,
The next one is the art gallery in Gima district. We're running low on time, so we must hurry.
Right. The chief's in danger after all.
yeah, I didn't get to see the door.
Not this way.
Ah, I didn't get to see the door. Ah. Ah. What if I go this way? Bang. Ah. Still loading. It's the blue orbs. Ah. Bleh. Also, what? That's just something I've actually wanted. Was just wondering. Have you noticed like those dumpling collectibles? Makes it like this just came out of nowhere. All of a sudden, I saw it on Instagram like a bunch of video where people open it looking for the rare variants. It somehow makes Labubu look like a bloody masterpiece. It's somewhere in here. And I have to collect the other two later. Again, I think. I mean, I know what this one is. hope I can still collect it, but what's this one exactly? Let's meet in front of the fountain. Is it in this chapter? Cyril and Lula. Yeah, that, the virtual rare glittery dumpling. Looks like they're gone at the moment. Right now, I'm trying to find that stupid orb. Oh, hello.
You did it!
I embarked on an adventure in the neighboring cinema district. It was so much fun fighting dragon fossils. That sounds nice. Chief Yako's in trouble right now, so
Well then,
I must record the adventure in my diary. My apologies, Yuma, but that other matter will have to wait. Right. Nobody gives a shit. The rain never really stops, huh? I finally got my hair the way I like it, and it's already wet. I'm getting back to the Nailman incident. Sorry, rookie. I gotta start all over again with my dude. Get back to me later. Alright.
That's nice.
What a lovely story. If you finish reading, would you mind helping with the investigation? Sorry, but I'm still soaking in what I just read. I need to ponder the world and status, world and symbolism of the story. It's a vital part of the process. Alright. I think he'll be a while. Wait, did I not investigate the piano yet?
You mind?
This piano looks very extravagant. I wonder how it feels. You'll be in big trouble if you broke it. Maybe I'll just admire it from afar. Alright, let's find that blue orb. Can I talk to you? No. There has to be somewhere around. Was it near? Oh. Chief, the investigation can wait. We're just gonna do some searching for MacGuffins. Blue orb. No. Can I go up here? Oh. 0 out of 10. There is some storage. Wait, no, that's the club. Storage in the underground shelter. Aha, another one. These doodles. Do you know something, Shinigami? Of course not. I'm not into this stuff at all. Am I stupid for expecting anything else?
This place.
Looks like a variety shop. Some crushed bottles lined up though. Hey look, there's a candy called Raindrops! How crappy! Something blue. Why are you blue? Ah! Iron coffin. What else? Actually, microscopic. I think that might be part of the museum. Shit. What is this one? Business district. I don't think we have seen any business districts yet, so maybe it might come in the next chapter. Very bad cities, very bad cars. It doesn't sound like it's car or train related. Huh? What's up with my trolls? I can't. Okay. That's weird. How do I get rid of the mouse actually? Ah, I keep missing that 290, but okay, it's gone now. Somewhere has to be somewhere in the train station. I didn't even realize we could go inside the train station until that last mission. Yeah, request. Ladder.
This is...
This is yeah! Step ladder versus step ladder! Ace Attorney will never die. Stop right there, Master. Hey, fella, and you'll stop being a detective altogether. Okay. She doesn't want to start that debate.
Huh?
It's really a huge crate. What could be in there?
Well,
There's no Amaterasu still either. Maybe it's just abandoned cargo. If goods can be imported and exported, then people should be able to come and go too. Oops, please don't tell the PQ that I just said. Looks like the ticket gate.
Master,
Look, there's a bunch of peacekeepers over by the platform. I guess they're handling security. I better keep our distance. And that's the thing. Another Yakko, of course. Anything else? Why are you here? Why are you also an employee? Then again, I shouldn't be speaking so much. Wait, did I totally talk to you? Oh. The front entrance to the station is currently under construction, so please use the rear entrance. If no one's coming or going, why all the construction? And what kind of construction is being done? I hear there's going to be more importing and exporting, so there's always expansion projects. It sounds difficult.
Well...
Oh, that's how much County Ward is developing. What are they exporting though? Importing or exporting, I mean. Actually, I can understand the exporting part, but importing? Actually, no. That should also be a question. Exporting? What exactly? What are they hiding? Are they selling meat puns to the world? Is the meat pun secretly monster creating parasites? What does this one mean? I do hope I can find one for this Hiko soon. Probably one of these two, maybe? Yeah, whatever. Huh? Oh, okay, that happened again. Oh, hello, dude.
So this is the art gallery. It's closed due to special circumstances.
The murder occurred only about a month ago. But I'm certain the crime scene has been cleaned up like the others. Not that it matters to me.
Wait! It's not a good idea to break into the art gallery!
We're running low on time, but okay, maybe not
Did you
kick.
say something?
That's our Hellura!
The crime scene is deep inside the art gallery. It's one of many storage rooms. Come, I won't allow time to be wasted.
Wait! Please!
Maybe after this, we'll go through the gumshoe gabs and finish up basically. What a creepy hallway! Ooh. Anyways, this one
Oh!
seems like this
Hello?
door's locked. There's priceless works of art all over the place. Of course, the door's gonna be locked. Are they exporting artworks?
What is it?
Ah.
Sorry.
Anyway, maybe it's some of the.
Is this the storage room where the crime scene took place? It's locked.
We're going in.
We're like a couple of thugs or something.
Sure.
Was the first on the scene the person from the church again?
As expected, it's the same worshipper. And he did say he was following the victim after finding a doll with the same name. He saw the victim enter the building late at night. He then searched the premises with the art gallery staff. When they opened the storage room, they discovered the body of the victim inside it. The door was locked at the time of discovery, and the key was found inside.
Ooh, another locked room mystery! That's more total! But I'm starting to get bored. It's not so special anymore.
What do you mean special? People have died.
Yeah, it's starting to get
Let's
samey.
start investigating.
Yeah, sounds good.
that was the door. Also, how dare Shinigami denies me
There
the
are two keys that open this door. Only one of them was inside the room at the time of discovery. The other one was owned by a member of the art gallery staff. That staff member always carried the extra key and used it to enter this room when the corpse was discovered.
Where was the key found inside usually kept?
why open door normally when you can kick them? You know what? Fair enough.
It's supposed to be kept in the administrative office.
I
but
guess
it's
I have no
unknown if it
arguments
was
there.
always there. Maybe it was lost and the culprit found it. Or perhaps the culprit secretly stole it. Either way, the culprit managed to obtain the key somehow.
One key was in the storage room. The other key was always carried by a staff member.
Well, okay, the killer is the staff member.
If the culprit is that staff member, then this wouldn't be a locked room mystery, right?
Why go through the trouble of making it look like a locked room murder if you'd immediately become the first suspect?
I guess you wouldn't.
Countered!
I was making a joke. I was like, it was probably the staff member. Bleh. And he's just like, oh, yeah, one of the staff members the murderer. It's just like, are you serious? I was making a joke. But you took that seriously. Anyways, looking around. Nothing. Alright. Nothing of interest.
Post-cognition reveals the crime scene in slightly faded colors. The room looked vaguely hazy in my eyes, even with the rows of vivid paintings within the art gallery. The smell of paint oil that permeated the room wasn't that of the past, but the present. If even the smells from the past could be recreated, the stench of the corpse would be much more overwhelming. I see.
Alright.
I've been wondering, did the culprit knock this paint can over? If so, it could have been used for some sort of trick.
It's unwise to make up your mind before conducting a proper investigation. It may have been like this before the murder. Or it could have tipped over when the discovery was first made.
Alright.
You got carried away in the hopes of getting complimented. Aren't you an eager little puppy?
Ah,
Be
God.
quiet.
Yeah, that's totally not suspicious.
Oh,
Spilled paint has stained the floor. If we can find out when the spill occurred, we'll know if it's related to all of this. Yeah, it is related. Can we just go through it again? Or... no, okay. Oh, that's certainly not a familiar piece. The canvas placed here is completely blank. I wonder why it's blank and why it's so missingly placed with these wooden frames.
Well,
It doesn't look like an exhibit piece. Maybe it was used for some other event. I see. Nothing seems out of place. Else, I think this will help with the case. Ooh, I wonder what this is their reference to.
this is...
A painting of a man screaming with his hands clutching his face. There's something unnerving about this painting. I almost feel as if it's gonna swallow me whole.
that's...
Paintings don't have that kind of power. More importantly, do you find anything? No, nothing suspicious. It doesn't seem like it's related to the case. Oh, wait, what?
Yeah,
A blank canvas and wooden frame have been placed on a trolley. Nothing needs to have changed between then and now. At least how it's looked for me. There's nothing. changed to me as well. Meaning there's probably no evidence to be found here. What? Excuse me? I swear, this comes out later. Comes up later.
Blood places suspicion.
I'm gonna. Wait, I have the physical game. I can destroy that.
Oh,
Sculpture with a sheep placed over it to keep dust
It
off.
appears.
That appears like it's been used for a long time. Yeah, you can tell from the dust that's gathered on the sheets too. In other words, it's completely irrelevant. There are baskets on top of the shelf. I'm not tall enough to see inside them though. I'll take a look for ya. This is... What is it? We accomplished nothing! So he found nothing. Alright. Yeah! I'm level 14! Anyways, give me post-cognition. Okay. Now it pops up. Well first let's look at the thing.
oh,
There's sculpture with a sheet over it. The position was the same before and after using post-cognition. UFO shape is also unchanged. We assume no one has moved it. The sculpture isn't related to the case.
oh.
Now that's on the shell. There's nothing but dust inside. The case hasn't been used for a while. Basically, it's related to the case. And now let's look at this, finally.
There's a nail stuck in a painting. The killer must have hammered a nail into the portrait instead of a doll. Why is there such a fixation on dolls? The crime scenes so far have all been abnormal. But this one's just sick and twisted.
That's weird. Wait, okay, hold on. It was just, okay, so basically, door's locked,
I'll find out for you.
and escape. Did they escape through the small window? Okay, hold on, let me just do this first, actually. Okay, yeah, it's just all the paintings. This is a copycat case, or something. Because usually, like, you know, like, what? They still went to the trouble of... Wait, what? Oh, there is a doll. Never mind.
A large painting lies on the floor, and a doll is nailed against the canvas. One nail goes through the head, another nail is in the chest.
Wait, why is this a one though? It's okay. This case is just weird. All right, so I'm assuming there's a copycat killer as well. So there's like 2 murderers maybe.
But the nail in the chest also passed through the circular hole on the key's handle. Did the culprit leave the storage room after nailing the doll and key to the painting? If that's the case, how did they lock the room? The key was nailed to the picture, so it couldn't have been used.
Well, that's what makes it a locked room mystery. I'm sure they figured out some trick.
And I need to find out what that trick is.
It's gonna be that small window.
The only way in or out of here besides the door is this window.
The window juts out and is used as a vent. It doesn't appear big enough for someone to move through. You should check the window in the present, just to make sure.
Currently, it opens outwards slightly, but there are no other suspicious traces on it. It seems impossible to enter or exit through here. This is...
Nails are driven to this painting of a young man. I know this. He's one of the edgelord protagonists everyone loves for no reason. It's not really the impressions I get.
This is...
It's a large scenic painting with a doll nailed to it. I wonder how this ended up on the floor. Is there a reason? If it's related to the incident, there's probably a reason. Let's assume that much.
By the way, Halara,
I will not accept any requests to reduce your fee.
that's not what I was going to ask. About your post-cognition.
Yes, not what I was gonna ask.
What were you able to see before you specialized it as your forte for investigating crime scenes?
What is the point of this question?
Well, I was wondering if you could use your ability to look at my past.
You want to see your lost memories like that? That's against the rules. No fair!
The fact of the matter is, even if I could see your past, the information would not be of any use to you.
Huh? Why is that?
Psychometry doesn't allow me to pick and choose what to perceive. Rather, I can only see fragments flash by. I cannot consciously access desired information. It's why I trained at the WDO to develop it into a forte specialized for investigations.
Any piece of information would be valuable to me. If I can get even a little piece of my memory...
If you insist, I'll consider it once this investigation is done. How about 100,000 Xian per use?
Let's discuss it later. That sounded cheap to me somehow. My sense of money is getting all messed up.
Well done, Halara!
I like that. I should have taken the screenshot.
Yo! Check, check!
Judging from the labels, the box that brought in after the
It
incident.
appears.
So there's artworks inside that must be showing the items. They must be showing the items no longer on exhibit. I don't think that these are related to the case. Investigations, whatever. Yeah, there's another one. Odd-looking portrait.
This is...
It's a portrait painting with nail driven into it. This painting really conveys its time period. Maybe the person depicted is an important figure from years ago. Huh? There's nothing dignified about this guy. He just looks like a regular old geezer.
Oh no.
The cardboard boxes are stacked up, judging by the labels.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. And one last thing. Doesn't seem like there's anything else in here. Unless we can exit out. Alright, we'll see. Oh wait, whoops. Okay, whatever. First, let's check the marks first.
Oh!
Seems like this is where the body was at the time of the incident. There's no trace of it anymore
Beats
though.
me.
Looks like the area's been cleaned up. Probably by the peacekeeper or the art gallery stuff. I don't think investigating here would turn up any useful information. And now.
The corpse of a young woman. She has nails all over her body, as expected.
The victim's name is Issa Moe. She used her good looks to have relations with many men.
Ah, okay.
The amount of suspects who could have written her name on the doll is nearly too high to count.
Okay, wow.
The victim has those same marks that suggest being strangled to death. Huh? But there aren't any scratches that would have been left from a struggle. And...
You noticed as well.
yeah, there's a wound on the back of her head. It looks pretty deep.
Okay, there's some definitely key differences. This is a copycat killer.
This may be the real cause of death. That should be enough.
I'm officially investigating here. I feel like the full picture is starting to come together. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything else here. No blue orbs.
That should do it for the room. Next is the window. It would be best to check outside of it. Go ahead. I'll stay here.
Outside the window? All right.
Very well.
Do we best check outside the window or go ahead and stay here? Okay.
It's fine to inspect the window, but our buddy here really insists you do everything yourself, huh? And my master does everything he's told, like a good little underling detective.
Halara is right. This is something I took on myself. I can't just rely on everyone else after putting on a tough front for that kid. That's why I have to do it.
Or maybe Halara's just taking advantage of you. It's obvious money is that one's only motivation.
Even so, I think it's the right thing to do as a professional detective.
Master, being overly nice for no reason is stupid. It's why you're so deep in debt.
I know, but...
Yeah, but you
What are you
dogging,
mumbling
damn it.
about? Did you check the window?
Oh, right! I'll do it right away.
Outside the window, could that have anything to do with the locked room?
Of course. Anyway, nothing else to accept. Okay, probably something in the bay. Cheese meat buns. Guys, the cheese meat buns.
I wonder what Halara discovered.
You know, I think Halara is just having fun pushing you around.
Anything here?
I hope that's not the case.
Ah,
Let's rest.
some combo boxes stacked up with the old seal.
Actually,
They've been left in the rain, so I bet whatever inside is ruined.
Maybe...
Someone could have scaled this fence with some effort. Maybe the culprit escaped this way.
anyway,
Maybe, but the real priority is solving that locked room mystery, right? Anyway, it's not like there are any clues left behind here.
Yeah.
You're right, let's focus on figuring out that locked room. Alright.
Here's the window.
The window, he says.
Well, see anything strange?
No, nothing strange about it.
I see. Try entering through the window.
What? Between the gap? That's impossible.
Just try it.
Okay. I can't. I can't even put my arm through this. I can
Nope.
stick a finger in, but that's it.
I thought so. Good job. You can return now.
Huh? Are you sure? Did you figure something out?
Okay, I'm a little confused myself, actually.
Did you not?
No, not at all. What's that about?
Why doesn't Shimigami say anything?
Hey, what are you doing here?
Oh, it's just some dude.
I'm not doing anything shady.
I'll call the peacekeepers.
Wait! I'm...
Say you're the peacekeeper. Yeah, check the. I want to see. Should I?
uh-oh. You sure it's a good idea to reveal yourself like that?
I'm investigating as a detective. Huh? You don't know what a detective is?
I guess detectives aren't that big in Kanai Ward. Must be because our fuzzhead chief is lazy.
Wait, I didn't hear that.
Well...
I didn't actually hear what. Okay, whatever.
We are special investigators for Amaterasu Corporation. We are currently investigating a case. Civilians must not interfere.
Huh? Oh, right. I'm sorry.
Hey, Alara, are you sure it's okay to lie like that?
I didn't want to know what he would have said if, you know.
I've told you before that deception is necessary to finish an investigation quickly.
I'll probably look it up when I get the
By
chance.
the way, aren't you an employee here? There's something I'd like to ask you. Can you bring over the staff member who discovered the body from that murder case a month ago?
Oh, that would be me.
Ah, how convenient.
Perfect. Describe the events for us.
I'm scared to even remember it, but it's part of the investigation, and I have no choice.
I'll leave the rest up to you.
Sure.
All right.
Now, please tell us what happened on the day of the murder.
That day, I was doing my closing procedures when someone from the church appeared. He said he wanted me to help him find someone and that he knew the person was inside the art gallery. So we looked around the premises together, but didn't find anyone. According to him, there was a chance that the person he was looking for was being pursued by the Nail Man.
The Nail Man.
I couldn't help but feel terrified when I heard that.
How did you notice something was off about the storage room?
The lights were on, even though they were usually off, so I went to take a look. The door was locked, so I opened it with the key I had. But
He's the killer.
I was afraid
Guys,
someone
let's
would
arrest
get
him.
hurt. So I let the church person go first and open the door while I watched from behind. And then there was a corpse.
Did you touch the body?
Of course not. I was too afraid and froze at the entrance.
What about the churchgoer?
He saw what happened at the doorway and didn't go any further.
Are you positive you didn't touch anything inside after unlocking the door?
Yes, but the churchgoer accidentally kicked a paint can over when he opened the door. And paint spilled all over the floor.
So that paint was from back then.
Okay, I get the picture. Thank you.
Wait, did I miss something?
Right.
Okay, no.
That brings all the information together. It's time to resolve the case.
Wait! I still have no idea what happened.
Time does not wait for you. Our deadline is approaching. You hurry back to the detective agency.
Huh? What about you?
Worry not. When you're in trouble, say my name. Halara Nightmare shall rush to your aid.
And gone. What are you gonna do, Master? We've checked everything we can. All that's left is to point out the true culprit, but...
If only it were that easy. I have no clue what to do.
Stop being so pathetic. Why don't we go back to the detective agency for now? We might get to see Fuzzhead get executed.
Oh, how fun.
All right, we need to help him. I need to hurry back before the chief gets executed.
Right, let's hurry. I want to know how they'll execute him too.
Alright, I think I'm gonna... Well, not completely finish here. More so just, okay, first I'm gonna just save. And then... We're gonna check out the, gumshoe gaps I managed to get. So I start with... Vivia. So far I feel like the only character I don't like out of the, you know, the main detectives is Alara. But, you know, I actually am starting to like a bit, you know, they can be fun. Alara. Anyway, after these gumshoe gap, I'm just gonna finish up. Yeah.
I'm starting to get used to being alone with Vivia. Knowing who he is, this silence isn't really so awkward anymore. We don't have to force a conversation to break the silence, which makes it easier to be around him than the others.
I want to die someday.
Oh, okay.
Huh? That's awfully sudden.
Oh, did I think out loud again?
You sure did.
Sorry about that. Guess I surprised you. I'll be careful not to think out loud next time.
You're free to say what you want, but it sounds really concerning. And I've been wondering, what do you mean by someday?
What do you want to know?
Well, all people die eventually. I suppose I'm wondering if you want to die sooner. Saying someday makes it sound like you can't die. Wait, is that what it is? You can't die?
I doubt it.
That explained why you'd say something so strange.
He's undead?
That's a wonderful deduction.
I guess I'm wrong, though.
Well, I don't know about that.
What do you mean?
Being unable to die sounds like it's straight out of a story. So romantic. Yuma, what would you do if you gained everlasting life?
That is an interesting
What
question.
would I do if I lived forever?
Okay.
I'd like to talk to people from all over the world. There's a limit to how many people you can meet in a lifetime. But it'd be a different story if you lived forever.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. Although, after a certain number, you begin to notice patterns. So, it'd eventually grow boring. Anything else?
What else? If I had everlasting life, what would I want to do? I can't think of anything in particular.
I want to see what that other answer. Okay.
That was quick.
But no, that's not what. Okay. What's the point?
Huh? Quick?
There is no end to human greed. Some people think that, but it's not true whatsoever. Everything comes to an end, just like how you couldn't think of anything else you'd want.
I think I just meant I didn't have any good ideas right now.
Someday, greed will end. Just like you would die before your greed could be satiated, humanity too has a lifespan.
Uh-huh.
If you were to live forever, you'd see how tough life can be. It may be fun at the beginning, but eventually, I'm certain you wouldn't desire anything else. And once you were bored of everything, you'd reach the same conclusion all others would, that you hope to die someday. The moment you lose all desire, your final desire for death would be born. It all makes sense now, doesn't it?
Does it? But wait. Vivia, by that logic, doesn't your desire to die mean you're immortal?
Okay, sure.
You're free to think what you want.
That's not an answer.
It's enough for today. I need to go back to my world of books.
Of course. Go back to reading, you nerd.
Did he just give me the runaround? Or is he always like this? I can't tell. I wonder if I'll understand him better someday.
Master, you and Vivia seem to have grown even closer.
Why is the always why is it always Gumshoe Gap that's always glitching? I'm just gonna wait until the thing finish up, just in case. Maybe I'll save it for another day. The Gumshoe Gap. Or try to see if it's working. Hmm. Maybe I should just finish up then. I think I'm just gonna finish up, yeah. Just gotta save it here. Oh, is it? Okay, it's going back up again. Okay, maybe one more, and then I finish up. Kinda wanna see Fubuki's one at least, if it's not gonna keep glitching, or hmm. Why is it always like this? Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna do it one more. No, okay, no. And I'll just gonna finish up then. Oops, no, that's not it. Yeah, I'm just gonna finish up. Well, I'm gonna finish up now. Hopefully you get to see this message before I go. Bye bye.